From Oracle Park in San Francisco, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. You look at the win column, and his name's been parked near the top all season.
Yeah, Boog, he's gone deep into games, managed traffic, and earned every bit of it. That kind of command doesn't come easy.
He's having the type of season that continues to build momentum with each victory.
Yeah, and when he's on, Boog, hitters just can't find a rhythm.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Ray was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Nope, that's off the plate.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
On the ground to the left, Chapman. Tosses across to first. That's a very athletic play.
Slider. Middle outside.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Late with the swing there.
Middle inside.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound today, Cade Horton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Willie Adames now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Line to left. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in San Francisco. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong matched a homer in his last game.
Ball, low.
Ray, in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Low outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Strike! Woo!
Slider. Low middle.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Four-seam
And now it's
fastball.
Miguel Amaya.
High inside.
Huh.
Circle change. Low outside.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Low inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Well,
No score here in the
change.
second.
Low inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And bottom of the inning. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
that's a ball.
And Devers hits that one. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Oh,
The Giants looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Late on that fastball. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Devers headed home. He will score and the Giants take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Elliot Ramos swings through it for strike one. That one ripped but foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Chapman headed home. The throw in, dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 2-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's ripped into the outfield. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Caught in between, trying for third now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Circle change. Low middle.
Deal 1.
that's the ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Fouled off down the right side.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Out to short. Adamas. No play. That's an infield single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Matt Shaw swings through it for strike one.
Seam fastball. Middle outside.
And he swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
He caught it behind his back to first. Nicely done for the out. Throws it away.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that one fouled off.
Knuckle curve. Low
2
middle.
on, 1 out. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Ian Happ bops one out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Tap foul to plate.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
High outside.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Oracle Park. So here's Bader now.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Chop to third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Bowling.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back. See you later. He hammers one out to center. And we're level. It's 3-3.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Willie Adamas stands in. That one fouled hard the other way. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through the sweeper. Singing he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. To third. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Rafael Devers up to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Oh.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. Tied up here in the early going. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in San Francisco. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1.
Whoa.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In for a strike, and it's 2-2.
Middle inside.
This one popped up. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Comes up empty.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Step off, throw to first. Crow Armstrong gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Go ahead run on base. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh.
Circle change. Low inside.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Middle outside.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
This one in the air, center field. Bader moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
High outside.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
He goes down looking. Back here at Oracle Park, Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Horton back to work. Chapman gets a piece there. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On a line out towards center. That's out number 2. Casey Schmidt, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch is low. Safe in second with a stolen base. Ripped to short. Third out. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Nico Horner. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That one at the knees for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball there.
Circle change. Low inside.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
High inside.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the...
So they turn things over to the righty, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Hack in the box now. Take strike one. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And Ian swings through. Bounce to the left side. Chapman zips it across. Got him.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Now one miss.
That's a really good take.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swings and misses. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. 1 pitch and 1 out. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. Throw, save! And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Yoan. This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next, for the Giants. Designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
Outside low, ball one. Line drive to short and caught. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges.
That's the ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Middle outside.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Circle change. Low middle.
The 0-1.
Oh,
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air to left center. Ramos should have this one. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Curveball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
This one in the air. Takes it in for the out. Oh, 2 now.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him swinging. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch misses.
Hot.
Throw
He's
to
in there.
second. Save.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. Ball 3. This one in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
right, one.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 1 away.
Slider. Middle inside.
And there's the strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
No, that's a ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball.
All
Low
tied up
inside.
here in the top half of inning number 7.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fights that one away.
Four-seam
Still
fastball.
1-2.
Low inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now.
Oh.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And that one way outside. And now it's 3-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So here's Horner now.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Outside.
0-2
No,
curve right
that's the
there.
ball.
Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Jung-Hoon Lee digs in now. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side. Horner. On to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Luis Ariz stands in. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here at Oracle Park. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
And a 1-2.
Oh.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him swinging for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Fastball for a strike at 95. The Giants trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. swing and a high fly ball, well struck, carrying well, and it is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and we are starting over.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Alex Bregman, 0 for 3 in this one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. The throw into second. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with.
New pitcher on now, Jason Foley. This is his 5th appearance of the year. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Sinker. Inside.
0-1 there.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball. Outside.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Slider. Middle inside.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tied at 4. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Low inside.
0-1 now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Four-seam fastball. Outside.
Adames the throw to first. And that is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chris Martin.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a strike to Devers. Devers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Good hitters count the 2-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Devers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 3-0. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And pinch running for the Giants. Tyler Fitzgerald deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Now it's Matt Chapman. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the 0-1. And fouled off.
Ball.
Stays alive. Runner edges away at second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Pickoff move to second. Fitzgerald back in on a dive. Runner on the move again. Now this one gets away from the catcher, Amaya. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. And just misses with that one. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. In the air, right field. Suzuki settles underneath it. And there's one down. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's inside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Strike two. And there's a ball. Just misses without one.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Now into the ball game on defense, Bryce Eldridge. He takes over as the new first baseman. Digging in, Michael Bush. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And gone! And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 5-4.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Woo!
Slider. Low middle.
Oh!
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ripped on a line to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him, other than ripping one into the gap.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Jose Buto.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swanson digs in. Swing and a miss, strike one. Foul ball there. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th.
Ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Seam fastball. High inside.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. There's the strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air to left center. And that's a base hit.
Up next.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Shaw. That's in there. 0-1.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That's a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there's 2 away.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Four-seam
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth.
That's the ball.
In the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's three.
In there. Sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Phil Maton.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. That one missing inside. The Cubbies trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
They're down to their final strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him! And that is the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.